Hi, this is Allison Prophet, creator of the Soulful Entrepreneur Summit, which is happening January 24th to the 28th, 2022. And today I am super excited to be joined by Jessica Sato. And she is going to be doing our Summit Speaker Spotlight interview so that you can get to know her a little bit better. Jess will be joining us on day 3 of the summit for a panel discussion on soulful messaging. So let's dive in. Hi, Jess. How are you?
I am great. How are you?
I'm awesome. So I'd love to start off by just asking you to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your business.
Okay. Well, I am the founder and CEO of Jessica Sato Consulting, and I work with professional women who have made the leap into entrepreneurship and who are in the process of building professional services businesses. And so my focus in helping those women is really digging into their business, helping them be more strategic, and then really to streamline systems and processes so that they can actually build a business in a way that allows them to scale. So I really just have enjoyed partnering with women who are sort of in those transitional spaces, those early stages of entrepreneurship, and really watching them build the thing that they're really passionate about.
I love that so much. So Jess actually did a presentation during our first summit for 2021. And so I'd love for you guys to join her in the Soulful Messaging panel discussion. And we know a lot about Jess already as the summit team, but I'd love for you to tell the people watching, like, what does it mean to you to be a soulful entrepreneur?
You know, it's interesting because, like you said, I did this last year, and I think my answer has evolved, which is to be expected, right? As we grow and change as entrepreneurs. But for me, it really comes down to speaking truth. And that's one of the reasons I'm really passionate about messaging, is making sure that your voice is heard. And so for me, when I think about what does it look like to be a soulful entrepreneur, it's being rooted, so deeply rooted in your values and who you are and what you believe, and being clear on the impact that you want to make, that it just emanates from deep inside you, and in such a way that, you know, those values shine through. So for me, you know, things like integrity and really being honest, embracing your voice and not being afraid to use it. Those are all the things that I think when you kind of package them together, that's how this idea of soulfulness really comes to life.
Gosh, so beautiful. And just having known you for a little while, I love how you said that the answer has evolved. And I think that that's really at the core of being a soulful entrepreneur, is like allowing the evolution to happen. Yeah. So in addition to sharing during the summit how to be a more soulful entrepreneur, we want to also highlight the importance of fun. And so as part of our application process, we asked all of the speakers to share their go-to song, that song that really inspires them, energizes them, pumps them up. So Jess, what's your go-to song?
Well, you know, I actually looked back at what I had said last year when I was filling out the application. I thought, is that still the right one? But this year I really settled on Fighter by Christina Aguilera. Like my heart like beckons back into the like early 90s and stuff. But, you know, I just really love that, because part of entrepreneurship is really fighting for what you want to create. Sometimes it's more of a fight and a struggle than others. And, you know, constantly like standing rooted is like, you know, again, linking back to those core values. So for me, there's sort of like this powerful linkage, but also it's just, I mean, her voice is amazing, right?
Right, I know, like she just gets on up there, right? So good. So we can't wait for all of you to get in the groove with us. We've created this playlist of all of the speaker songs so that as an attendee, you can get energized for the summit too, both before it and during it, and then even after the event. So the link to the playlist is going to be in the description below. There's a Spotify playlist and a YouTube playlist. So we really think that music is a universal language, and so it's just one of our unique aspects of the event. So you're going to be doing the Soulful Messaging panel. You sort of alluded to this a little bit, but What are you most excited about sharing in that discussion?
It's been an interesting journey. I've been an entrepreneur for about 10, 12 years now. And for a long time, people would ask this question, what's the thing that differentiates you? And for years, I really struggled to answer that question. And it's only come really clear in my mind that the thing that really separates us, that really allows each of us to shine, is our unique voice, our unique story, our unique set of experiences. And so for me, the part that I really want people to think about is how to leverage your voice and to really use it to your advantage and to not shy away. Someone said something to me once about how sometimes you have to lose your voice in order to find it. And I think all of us as entrepreneurs, whether we've been it for a long time or just for a short period, we all can relate to periods where we felt like our voice was suppressed or not heard, or it just didn't come through in the way that we wanted it to. And so what I hope people will take from that conversation is really leveraging and using the power of your voice to shine all the light on, the thing that you're trying to create in the world, the impact that you want to have. And that sometimes it's just a matter of finding it again if it feels like it's gone missing.
Yeah, so much good conversation around that. So can't wait to dive into that with you. So we're going to be doing our rapid fire questions next. So Jess has no idea what these questions are. Are you ready for our rapid fire round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right. Sunrise or sunset?
Sunset.
Beach or mountains?
Mountains.
Perfect Colorado answer.
No.
The favorite book that you read in 2021?
Favorite book I read in 2021? A fiction novel called The Four Winds. And I'm totally drawing a blank on the author's name, Hannah something, but it's about the Dust Bowl era. And it's just beautifully written, epic, gripping. It's got a great ending.
Nice. And then what has been your biggest takeaway from 2021?
I would say the biggest takeaway is that that wisdom, I've heard this somewhere and I've sort of modified it for myself, that wisdom is the silver lining to adversity. And that, when you face or come up against different kinds of barriers or struggles or just challenges in the business or even in life, right? If you are willing to lean into it and just see what comes on the other side, you walk away with a deeper sense of empathy, more compassion, and wisdom to take forward into the next step.
Love that. Wisdom is the silver lining to adversity.
Yeah.
Wow, that's powerful. Well, Jess, so nice getting to know you a bit more and just reconnecting with you. If you are listening in, we want to personally invite you to join us at the 2022 Soulful Entrepreneur Summit. You can get more details and register for your tickets at www.getsoulfulsuccess.com. The link will be in the video description below, along with the links to the speaker playlist. We cannot wait to see everyone at the end of January 2022. It's sure to be a great event. Thanks again, Jess, so much for your time today.
Thanks for having me.